We've been talking about FrogFest for the last few days. Tickets go on sale 10 o'clock this morning. Part of our lineup, we're excited to have Eddie Arcuri back.
Who's in the studio this morning. Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning.
How about you turn on his mic?
Well, maybe.
Let's try that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
How about...
Are we on?
No, not yet. You're not on. There, now try.
Good morning.
Yay! Anyone who hasn't seen you in concert, what can they expect? I'm excited.
I think I have a pretty fun show. It's I play with some energy, but I play a lot of some of the songs I play older, like 90s country that I grew up with, stuff like that, and I play a lot of newer songs, but definitely energy. I interact with the crowd. It's gonna be a good time, and I'm gonna have a really good band behind me at FrogFest.
Speaking of energy, that first song that do you have it ready to go?
I do have it ready to go.
It's the perfect FrogFest song. Did you write this song?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
And it's called Beer Goggles.
Yeah, that's FrogFest.
Oh yeah, beer goggles. Word through the grapevine, my buddy make the best shine. Couple sips, I'm feeling fine. Got all the girls looking like dimes. This bar's like Nashville, Tennessee. I'm living like a king in luxury. But then again, maybe I'm just seeing things, 'cause these girls all look like 10s to me. More drink, full throttle. Can't find the end of this bottle. Top shelf, hot models. But maybe I'm just wearing beer goggles. You look good, I hit the lotto. Maybe I'm just wearing beer goggles. And you don't look good when I wake up tomorrow. Oh yeah, beer goggles.
You and Alexandria Korn, who's also coming to FrogFest, have actually a lot in common, because you spent some time in California, in that California country area too.
Yeah, we do. We talked about it. I lived in LA for a while, and I did the same thing. Tried to pick up on the California country, and excuse me. When I was with my producers, we were trying to think of, what kind of genre it would be. Because after I left Nashville, the music it turned out great, but it really wasn't what I was going for as far as my style. And my producers in California kind of gave it like a pop twist, and we decided to call it Cali Country. So I lived out there for a while doing that.
Yeah, you've done it kind of backwards. She's gone to California, and now she's moving to Nashville. You moved to Nashville first.
Yeah, I still want to get back there, because there's so much to offer in Nashville. There's so many different producers, but it's good to go back and forth,
So
right with different people.
You're not going anywhere until after FrogFest, though,
After, right. No,
That'll
I'll be around.
There you go. Just making sure. You were freaking me out there for a minute. But you are going to go back to LA.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I do all my recording, most of my recording out there, and songwriting in LA.
It said back in the 70s, there was an Eddie Arcuri that was playing around Barneville, the Holland Patton area, solo guy, played by himself. He was fantastic. You probably weren't even born in the 70s.
No.
So, could it have been Dad? Or?
No, it's no relation, actually.
Seriously?
I've heard this recently more than once at a few shows, and people come up and ask me, "Were you related to Eddie Arcuri that used to play in the 70s? Sorry, I've never even heard of him. But no,
Previous life,
isn't my father? My father's, he wasn't. My father never played. It's
weird.
That is weird.
No relation, but
That is really weird. So we were talking before, Cowboy Hollywood. I keep wanting to say Cowboy California. You actually wrote that down there about that lifestyle.
yeah, wrote that song with my buddies in Beverly Hills.
And then shot the video there as well?
Shot the video there, yeah.
Where do you come up with all the chicks in that video, by the way?
We went through a modeling agency for those, and we hired them out.
Yeah, you can tell there are a lot of hot chicks.
We took a while to choose who we wanted.
It's a tough job. That's how you gotta do it. So, battling a cold, you got a show. What do you guys do? You guys being singers, when you've got a cold and you got a show, and
Yeah.
what's
Try
your
not to
secret
drink
recipe?
too much whiskey before you go on. Tea and honey works pretty good, but there's not much you can do. Just rest. Try not to talk too much.
And of course, we've got him in here talking a bunch.
I should be okay. Just later tonight, but I got up early this morning and tried to clear my throat.
Show must go on, right?
It must go on. That's it.
It's funny because you're in here wearing a Yeti hat, and we were talking about Chris Jansen. You two seem to have a lot in common.
We do actually. That's one I was telling you earlier when I first heard the song. I'm like, man, this kid is really country. I've never heard of Chris Jansen before. Buy Me Boat came out, and he started singing about Yeti coolers and pickup trucks and boats. I'm like, this is my man right here. the whole summer, and then I started looking at him. It's Chris Jansen's such a great songwriter.
Yes.
And he, when I found out he wrote songs for Tim McGraw, like I just became a huge fan. And it does. We seem like we have a lot in common. And he's going to be a pilot. I want to be a pilot. I was in flight class for a while. But yeah, it'll be a fun show.